Hey Jody, it's Alan. Listen, I got your email here. So we were talking about doing leads and stuff, and you wanted to make sure that you forward this to corporate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a live demo showing you exactly what's going to happen when I do this, or when you guys decide to sign on with me. So let me go back here, and I want to show you something. So what I did is I just ran the test myself without making this video, just to make sure that it worked. And I did receive this email. Chances are you have this exact same email in your box right now because I set it up that way. So here's what I want to show you. Okay. So first of all, when I go to your website, you never want to send somebody to like your main website. The reason for that is that people get distracted. Yes, somebody may click to get pre-qualified, but because they can scroll and they can look and they can click on pretty much anything, it's a major distraction to send any ads directly to your homepage. So I want to give you that education right off the bat. So ours is different. Okay, so let me show you what we do. Now this is the page that we're actually going to be using. It's a live demo. You can see it in real time. If you go to this site right now and put in your information, what's going to happen, what I'm going to show you is exactly what's going to happen when you or the partners do the same exact thing. Okay. So GeorgiaHomeBuyerPrograms.com/quiz. Again, this is just a demo, but I've got your stuff on it. So it says Tidewater Mortgage Services Incorporated, looking to buy a home before rates go up. Take our quick 60-second pre-approval quiz. Fill in your info to find out how much house you qualify for and get pre-approved. Now, the advantage to this page over this page is that there are no distractions whatsoever. So when you come to this page, the only thing you can do is click on this and actually call you. Let me talk about that real quick. 90% of people that are searching or surfing Facebook, they're doing it on their mobile phone. We found that out. It's 90% of people. So barely anybody's actually going to their laptop or desktop anymore. It's mostly mobile. So what happens on that is that when people see a number, especially on mobile, they expect to be able to click to call. So what we do is that when somebody does click this, they can actually call you. So that's a big advantage that a lot of other places don't have, especially even you guys right here. If I come down here, I can't click on your phone number and actually call you. So that's where we have an advantage there. Okay, so this is again, this is a template that we use. It's worked forever and ever. We've been doing this for 18 months, probably spent anywhere from 100 to 150 grand in ad spend, and it just flat out works. Okay, so this is what we'll use as a template, and we'll always probably use this. So people come down, they say, once you send us your information, there's a 3-step process. You learn, you plan, and you close. Very simple. Then we have your phone number again. We know you guys are an equal housing lender, so we got that stuff. And then here's your information. So it's 2018 as a copyright, Tidewater Mortgage Services Incorporated, all rights reserved, your name, your NMLS number, say that 5 times fast. So then we have this. This is a disclaimer. And I want to show you the disclaimer we have at the top too, which I didn't talk about yet. So the disclaimer at the bottom is any loan terms obtained from this site are live and subject to change without notice. Under no circumstances will the information supplied via this site be considered an extension of credit. Okay, that's really important. So what we do at the top, so that's the disclaimer when people actually come down to the bottom. But at the top, we say this is a little notice to people, letting them know to not give us fake information. It's kind of like a filter. So note, fake or false information will not receive a pre-qualification outcome. Valid inquiries with valid information is required. So this is what the page looks like that everybody comes to. Again, we've run this a bunch of times. We know that it works and it will work for you too. So this is what this looks like, okay? Now, this is the page that we're using, but I want to show you the actual ad that we use. So let me go back. I'm going to go over to the campaign part. And I'll select your, again, this is just a test campaign that I just started today. Testing 1, 2, 3, and I'll show you a little bit of this targeting stuff. So this is not the targeting that we actually use. It's a little bit more specific than this, but I'm just going to show you what we do. So we scroll down. I just chose Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I chose 25 miles. Again, we can choose anything that we want. We can choose zip codes. We can choose a particular area, then have a radius around it. We can choose specific counties, anything. No big deal. I chose age 25 to 55 because we've proven pretty much over and over that that's the age that pretty much works for us. This detailed targeting says real estate is the interest and realtors who we're excluding. It's a little more detailed than that, but I'm not going to give you like my secret sauce. So then we have the edit placements, and then we come down here. We're only showing it on Facebook, no audience network, no Instagram, no Messenger, no none of that stuff, just straight up Facebook. And we've got an audience of 170,000 people, which is a really good number to just start out with. We don't want to have a huge number to start out with, like 250,000 or even 1 million to start out with. Probably 250 is our cap when we first start something out, because if you have too large of an audience, you can't show the ad to all the people, which is obviously not what we want to do. Right? So we come down here. This is all this other stuff that's like technical that you don't need to know. Come out of that. Then I'm going to go over here and show you what the ad people actually see is. right? So this is the ad. Now this is the ad we've been running. Again, this is our control ad that we always use. It always works. We're never going to have a problem with this. Now we also do some Google stuff too, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I just want to show you what we're doing on Facebook. So we do this. I'm going to pop this out so you can see this. Here we go. So this is the ad that people actually see on Facebook. Smart First Time GA, I just put GA because we're using this particular domain at the moment. Smart First Time GA home buyers are taking advantage of today's low FHA rates and down payment options, 100% financing available. This means lower out-of-pocket expenses and monthly payments. Qualify with our pre-approval quiz in 60 seconds. So this is the ad that people actually see on Facebook. Okay, so when they see that ad, here's what they're going to do. They're going to come to this page. They're going to click the link and come to this page. When they come to this page, I'm going to fill this out, and you're going to see how this works in real time. Okay, now I already filled this out, so I'm going to fill it out with slightly different information so you don't have a duplicate lead. Because remember, I just filled this out over here, right? So you're going to get that. All right, so let's go back over here, and we're going to choose single family. We're going to say yes. I'm going to choose the credit. Let's say it's this one. Property purchase is buying in 2 to 6 months. Property we will use for primary residence. Purchase price of the property, let's say it's 3 to 4. We're going to put 20%, 11 to 20% down. Income's about this. File bankruptcy. And you see how I'm just going through this quickly? This is how people are actually going to fill this out. We've got like all sorts of little stuff that we can see. When we tell people it takes 60 seconds to get a pre-approval, it absolutely does. It actually takes a little bit less than that. So we come down here. Have you filed bankruptcy in the last 3 years? We're going to say no. Can you show proof of income? Yes. Working with a realtor? No. Then we're going to do this. Now, I'm going to give you a different email address. This is my other email address that I use. And I'm going to put this in. I'm actually going to use my other name that I use sometimes, Terrell Johnson, and then I'm going to give you a different phone number, which is an old phone number from way back in the day. Okay, so now this is the process that people actually go through. Okay, I just want to show you this, being fully transparent and showing you exactly what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to click submit. When we do, they're going to go to a thank you page. Now, this is different than Bankrate, Zillow, and LendingTree because when people fill out this information, typically on those 3 places, they're going to see like a bunch of lenders, like 30 lenders on one page, and they're going to click whoever's at the top. This is different, and when I tell you it's exclusive, it's exactly what I talked about on the phone with you. It's exclusive because when people fill out this information, the only page they see and the only information they see is your page, right? So here we go. Success, we received your information, blah, 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 but humans are still needed to finalize your pre-approval. We tell them we're going to be contacting them. We put your name in here, give them some rah-rah congratulations, let's go house shopping, and they put your phone number again. So once they come to this page, they can also click and they'll be able to call your number again if they're on a mobile phone, and 90% of the time they are. And this is the same stuff here, same copyright information, same NMLS number, and same thing, any loan terms obtained, blah, 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 and privacy policy. So this is exactly what people see when they come through this, okay? Now, what I'm going to see on my side is now I'm going to see another lead. So you see mortgage loan number 1 and then number 3. So this is the one I just filled out. So as fast as I filled that out, and we've been on this for about 10 minutes now, so I filled out that information. This came to me directly. Like I got this email and you got this email. Again, now that you've gotten like 2 new leads, like the fake leads, of course, because I put them in, you might be under the impression like, oh my God, I'm getting leads. Where am I getting leads from? That's what we're doing. So this is exactly how the system works. I wanted to show this to you so you could see everything, being fully transparent. Now, there's another level to this that I don't have time to set up because again, my partner does some of the other stuff, but I just want to show you the front end. So the back end of this, so yes, you're going to receive these. They're going to come to your email. You can fish them out to, you said you got 5 different people. You can fish them out to whoever you want. But the big thing about this is that, hold on one second. The big thing about this is the automation. So yes, we have all this information that comes to us, but instead of you having to have your loan officers and yourself pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone, we're going to do the automation part where we're going to drop a voicemail on them, we're going to text them, and we're going to email them all for you on your behalf. So we're going to follow up with them. We have, I believe it's a 10-day follow-up process. We just continue to follow up, continue to follow up, continue to follow up. Automated, so you guys don't have to worry about it. And then somebody's actually going to reach out and call you. The people that call you are obviously going to be the hottest leads. The ones that don't, you just go through and you call them. So we recommend that you do call these people as soon as you get the information, but you're also going to be, because you're going to be getting the automated stuff, you're going to get that too. So either way, you're going to actually be able to get in contact with these people through automated means and through your own, manual, picking up the phone, picking up the phone, picking up the phone. So this is what I wanted to show you. I think that's all I wanted to show you. That's about it. So yeah, that's the walkthrough of how everything works. I wanted to give this to you again because I think that seeing a live demo is actually going to help you guys out a lot better than just, trading voicemails or emails or invoices and summary agreements and all that stuff. So this is what you guys are going to get. There's a lot more to it, but this is how it typically starts. Now, I also want to just talk to you about what we offer and how we're doing it. The way that we're going to start this is we're going to start with you and your team. Now, I realize that Tidewater is a larger company and we can potentially work with the whole company, but that's not where we want to start. I've talked to you already. You already know what the situation is. I want to work with you directly to start this out. We're going to get you the 100 leads in 30 days. And after that 30 days, we can talk about doing something bigger. Okay, so that's about it. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon.